Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 3. We are still on the Isle of Big Ale, and in the process of cleaning up the last couple of minor things to do before we finally head over to the place that we now know is the source of the cockroach infestation. But first, North Point Lighthouse, which might or might not be a friendly place. We were told that someone from here, and I really should have done this in preparation for the episode and not just now, but whatever. There's a crystal carver in South Point Lighthouse, right? Her name is Elspeth. She lost a valuable crystal. Well, I mean, she thinks someone of North Point Lighthouse took it. So did they actually steal it from her, or did she actually lose it, drop it somewhere, and they just took it and didn't give it back? I don't know. Either way, I guess they're committing some kind of crime. And we want to check out what's up with that. There seems to be maybe some kind of back entrance here, which is interesting. North Point Lighthouse. I mean, you'd think that... Oh, there are undead here. What the heck? You are at the entry to North Point Lighthouse, the sole bastion standing between the ships that circle the Isle of Big Ale and the jagged rocks in the water to the north. However, something is not right, yeah. Actually, now that I see these undead and think about it, didn't someone mention some kind of necromancer practicing their craft up here somewhere on the island, or maybe specifically in this lighthouse? I mean, it seems pretty obvious that something like that is going on now, but I guess we'll see. The place has the stink of death, and the eerie sounds of shuffling, scratching, and gurgling emerge from the shadowy halls. If it weren't for the fact that the light above is going strong, you might think everyone inside was dead. I mean, are they... Oops. Are they unfriendly? No, they are not. Okay. You make a bit of small talk with the zombie, but you don't learn anything interesting. I think they should have replaced the standard "this NPC doesn't have dialogue" line with something more fitting in this case. Huh. Zombie storage. Please keep door closed. Zombies wander. Yeah, unfortunately though, the engine does not allow you to close doors once they are open, so whoops. Actually, doors reclose when you exit a place, right? Yeah, okay. Just because I don't really want to have all these zombies wandering around here, if I can help it. This is skeleton storage. Well, I mean, I have to check if there is something interesting in here. There probably isn't. Unless you find skeletons interesting. I mean, I don't. Not particularly. Oh well. Okay. Okay, I mean, come on. Oh, maybe I should open the door first. Okay, we have a barrier here. The necromancer's master bedroom here. Hello. I really hope that one of these zombies isn't randomly, I don't know, cannot randomly be talked to for some reason. Because I'm really definitely not going to try. Hello, Nekaros. Nekaros the Necromancer? Okay. At first you think this is just another skeleton wandering these halls, its bones covered with tattered mage's robes. Then you realize that it is a human. He just happens to be disturbingly pallid and thin. Slightly less dead than his subjects, I guess. I am Nekaros, he says in a thin, reedy voice. Are you in charge of this lighthouse? I maintain North Point Lighthouse, he hisses. It gives me time to study my other pursuits. Now, I wonder what those might be. What is the status of the lighthouse? Still operating at full efficiency. Whenever cockroaches get close, I send my undead hordes out to squish them. The light shines. Why is there a lighthouse here? Why wouldn't there be a lighthouse here? The Empire maintains this lighthouse to warn the passing ships of the nearby rocks. None of this is interesting, of course, compared to my studies of death. Of course. That is a morbid subject. His teeth are exposed in a ghastly grin. I believe that, quite simply, death is just another phase of life. Thus, creating undead is the most humane thing you can do. That's an interesting way to look at it, giving the dead a chance to walk the earth once more. Although, I guess he doesn't really ask them first, does he? I can think of more humane things, like leaving the dead dead. But wouldn't you rather have your existence continued in a rather mundane way than have no existence at all? Creating undead gives people more life, and is a beautiful thing. Plus, they're so useful. I mean, useful how? He smiles. Not only are the dead quiet, patient company, but they're very good at simple household chores. Are they? Really? What can an undead creature be relied upon to do? You know, emptying trash, sweeping, feeding the lighthouse flame, that sort of thing. I'm sure that death can be very beautiful. All you need is a good attitude about housework. Huh. Well, that's a very practical necromancer, if nothing else. I'm looking for a missing crystal. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that? He looks nervous. Oh, I see. I'm sure I know nothing about it. Are you sure that you didn't take it? Oh, hello. We were just teleported outside very rudely. If you were any less experienced, I would destroy you for your insolence. As it is, I will just say that one of my specters has been very secretive lately. If you can speak with it, it might be able to help you. That is all I have to say. Leave me be. Weird. Okay. One of your specters, you say. I mean, I'm just gonna press this button and see where that leads me first. Oh, I guess it would be that one. Boo. Boo to you too. You see a horrid shadowy specter lurking back in an isolated nook of the lighthouse. It watches you hungrily. You ask its name. It hisses. I have no name any longer. I just am. Okay. Why are you here, Spectre? I wait here for my chance for vengeance. Vengeance on who? Nekaros created me. He tried to bind me. I was too strong. Now I want revenge on all pathetic living things. All living things? Even me? I mean... Yes, like you. It hisses hungrily and attacks. Oh, really? We could have worked together against this jerk. I mean, he wasn't really all that much of a jerk by necromancer standards, but no. Still a bit of a jerk. What? Oh, I got stunned for attacking it, huh? I hope the same doesn't happen at range? Nope. Guess not. There you go. When you destroy the spectre, its ectoplasmic form vanishes. Several crystals were suspended in its torso. They clatter to the ground. One of them is an elegant carved blue spiral. It isn't enchanted, but it is a delicate and intriguing piece of work. You put it in your pack. Without even being asked. Okay, blue crystal spiral. I mean, that's obviously the one that we were asked to get. I suppose Nekaros used that to try to bind the spectre unsuccessfully, and well, yeah. And then he just locked it in here. Huh. Let's take a look at the lighthouse chamber here. You're at the bottom of a stone ramp. It circles up to the chamber. Oh, come on. It's a little bit of a pain to navigate, but whatever. You reach the top of the lighthouse and immediately see how it works. There is a massive magical brazier. Brazier. I must have looked up how to pronounce that word a dozen times at this point, and I can never remember. It's always what I think it's not pronounced like, so it's probably like brazier. I don't even know. Brazier. It takes a small amount, or brazier. I'm sorry, that's it. Brazier, of course. I'm kind of kidding, by the way. It takes a small amount of wood and turns it into a blindingly bright, long-lasting flame. The braziers are fed with kindling by several animated skeletons. They stumble around the chamber, wandering at random until the fires get low, at which point one of them goes to get a stick to throw it in the fire. It's an odd but efficient operation. Huh. Well, I mean, I guess it would be in a world where nothing actually uses up any energy, or where magical energy is just an unlimited resource. Because obviously it seems a little bit inefficient to have these multiple undead just wandering around aimlessly until they're actually needed. Well. Hey, I'm no longer looking for that crystal, but I've actually found it. Well, you know what. Whatever. Obviously he cannot help us at all. The books are on death, the undead, putrefaction, embalming processes, the treatment of viscera to prevent spoilage, and similar grisly topics. Okay, none of that interesting to us at all? I guess not. Well, there's a spell pedestal or a magical tome. Well, it is called magical tome, so I assume that it's actually, a magical tome. Which is why I'm going to use one of my limited number of crystals here. There's a thick book. Try to decipher. You can improve your knowledge of the spell. Call the Storm here. Oh, Call the Storm. That's a mage spell? Oh, achievement unlocked. Acolyte. For mastering 5 spells, I guess? Call the Storm. Call the Storm. Yes, so that is a priest spell. And it is now... yeah, of course, rank 3. Or otherwise we wouldn't have gotten the achievement for it. Okay, 20% bonus added. Weakness curse. Alright. Still not the, my strongest tool of destruction, but it's a bit stronger than it was, so that's nice. Okay. We have the Spiral Crypt here. Do we want to deal with more undead right now? I don't know. There's also Fenris Port, which I'm pretty sure, yeah, I actually only discovered but never went to explore. So let's fix that. That should be the last one of the small towns on this island. Hopefully. Let's see if we have any unique NPCs here at all. Well, we have some free stuff to take. It's always welcome. Kurtz, oh, hello. A weary old man is sitting behind the table, grinding herbs into powder and mixing them with odd liquids to make in? What? He puts the mixture under the counter when you approach. Grinding herbs into powder and mixing them with odd liquids to make in? Is that to make in? Does it mean something? Or is that not actually a sentence? A complete sentence. I don't know. I'm Kurtz, he says, after carefully wiping his hands clean. Hi, what were you working on? He pretends to not know what you're talking about. Not suspicious at all. What are you doing? He wipes some grey powder off his fingers. I use my alchemy to create scrolls. A tricky thing to do on this island. Oh, okay, so he's a mage practicing in secret, I guess. What isn't safe on this isle? Let's just say that alchemy is much more acceptable on the Isle of Big Ale than things that smell of magic, like making scrolls. The Anama see to that. Right. What sort of scrolls do you make? You bring me a sheet of papyrus and magical herbs. Really, papyrus. That's the thing I should have been collecting, huh? Good to know now. I will tell you what I can make for you. What other services are you offering? Well, for a mere 100 coins, I'll tell you where you can find fresh ingredients. I don't really want to know that, honestly. Can you make a scroll? If you bring me healing, energetic, and spiritual herbs and a blank scroll, I can infuse the paper with magical power. If you have a grey mold or mandrake, I can do even more. Oh, I guess I can't actually look at what exactly he's going to make because I don't have any paper. That sucks a little bit. They could have at least, provided one free piece of paper. Or, make him sell paper. That would work. Oh well, maybe I'll remember returning here with some paper just to see. I mean, obviously the only really interesting kind of scroll would be... Well, I guess group heal scrolls until I actually have a group heal spell would be really nice to have a source for those. And of course, the ever so valuable resurrection scrolls, which I'm pretty sure we still haven't found a single one in this game. Or have we? Actually, we might have found one and used it or something. Spell word, recovery. Oh, we have 2 return life scrolls. And I might have used 1 at one point. What happened here? Oh, Johanna, hello. Almost missed you. A serious woman with a predatory gaze works the bar. She looks at your nice armor and weapons and automatically calculates 10 ways to relieve you of your money. Oh, wow. That's a good first impression. I'm Johanna. Welcome to my bar. We have many services for a skilled individual like yourself. Really? What can I get here? She lists the services in a clipped business-like manner. We have fine rooms, only 10 coins for the night, and no sailors stinking them up. Also, we have excellent whiskey, 5 coins around, good enough for a warrior like you. Yeah, thanks, but no thanks? Huh. It seems pretty normal, honestly. Maybe the prices are a little bit higher than average, but not the highest I've seen. Oh, hello. Volb? Tickets to where, exactly? Softport. Huh. So maybe that is over here. I mean, I guess it must be somewhere over on this coastline. Good to know. Not that I currently want to leave the island. Well, not for the mainland anyway. We will be taking a tour to another small island shortly, though. Let's talk to him just in case he has something else to say. What are the tickets for? Or I guess, a man in rags stands at the dock selling tickets. His feet are bare. I'm Volb. Would you like a ticket back to the mainland? What are the tickets for? I sell boat tickets to across the channel. Would you like to purchase one? Only 10 coins. What town does the boat travel to? He looks nervous. I forget what town. The one just across the water. I only just became a salesman. What happened to the last salesman? The other guy doing it got diseased by a roach. I took over. Real sad what happened, but I don't mourn too much. I'm hungry. I feel bad for him. I guess I'm gonna buy a ticket eventually. I just don't really need one now. Oh, hello. Cockroaches. Fancy meeting you here. Oh, Scribane. Oh, wolves, huh? Maybe I shouldn't have set them free. This rank-smelling pen is used to raise wolves. Maybe they're here for show. Maybe they're shipped somewhere to be used as animal guards. It's a pretty wild thing to be raising in this small village. This storeroom is currently unused. Nobody has been in here for a while. That is why the roaches have been able to infest the place. Oh wow, that's a bunch of them. Okay, I think it's only normal roaches though. 1 and 2 and 3. And I won't be able to really use my area spells here without also hitting Rosluka. That's okay though, she shouldn't die. Ooh. See? Perfectly safe. She did not die. Can I not? Oh. That's the healing spell. Wounded, huh? Wait. What? Level 1 wound? Oh. Your abilities will be less effective until you return to base to rest. That sucks. Getting out from such a completely inconsequential fight like this. Oh well, whatever. I'm gonna suck it up. Okay, this would be the local temple then. Kind of plain looking. Not even temple shaped, or church shaped. Gavlax, hello. An Anama priest stands at the altar. He watches you skeptically. Greetings, travelers. I'm Father Gavlax. He's clearly not pleased to be talking to you. May I speak with you? Yes, I lead the few Anama in this foul place, and I was instructed to discuss the faith with the likes of you. He frowns. I could be happier. That much is obvious. Who instructed you to discuss your faith with us? I would rather not say. You have been discussed. Leave it at that. We have been discussed, huh? Okay. I mean, was it, I don't know, Father Ahonar, the leader of your faith? Just, you know, I don't know. Taking a wild guess here. Tell me about the Anama then. We are people who have rejected magic. I have been instructed to discuss our faith with you, even though everyone knows adventurers are constant magic users. Especially those with a literal mage in the party, but you know. But I follow orders. He looks at you with distaste. Yeah, okay, cool. Why did you call this a foul place? Fenris Port is a place of sailors, illicit activities, and crime. There are few Anama here, and we're about the only people who do honest work. What illicit activities are going on? Well, let's just say that not everything Kurtz buys was obtained legally. I do not trust him. I have another question. Do I, though? Well, I'd like to discuss your faith in more detail. Oh, I didn't realize that was a separate option. Well, yeah, of course. If the game gives me that option. Gavlax says, I lost a cousin to magic. A mage was experimenting with a new spell and the resulting accident killed her and 6 others in her house. She was 15 and died because of one lone careless mage. Isn't this a horrible thing? Yes, it is. Okay. Test successfully completed, I guess. Your response receives an approving nod. You have the feeling that what you said has been noted. Okay, cool. Thanks. Okay. Carry on, townswomen. Just passing through and grabbing your books. I mean, really, I'm doing you a favor. Well, maybe not this one. This might be good. I don't know. Roaches and you. Actually, I don't know if I read that one. Roaches and you. We probably have, just in case. Roaches and You by Ezric of Gale. Maybe, yes. Even though the Empire has had much success freeing us from the larger pests roaming our fair world, the lowly cockroach has been an opponent able to stand up to our mighty leader's best efforts. Yeah. Okay. We've read that one. Okay. Cursor was you, right? Oh, the Anama priest here says that he doesn't trust you. He's Anama. They don't trust anybody. Why don't the Anama trust you? He notes your lack of an Anama ring. Well, some of the goods I sell, they contain magic. I sell them to you as long as you keep it to yourself. Let me see them. Ah, still no papyrus. Damn it. Exorbitant prices, huh? Electrum bauble. Return. Well, he does sell the return life scroll, but I do have 2 of them, and this is really expensive. Blessed boots. Meh. This is quite underwhelming, honestly. Fine steel, that's definitely not magical. Magical notes might be magical, but I don't know. Do I need them for a quest? And even if I do, would it be worth paying money for them? This much money for them? It's probably less than I get. I mean, it's almost guaranteed to be less than I get if I can deliver them somewhere. But then again, I would probably be getting experience, and maybe something else for a certain number. Yeah, let's just buy it, whatever. 110 gold is really not that much. Alright, well, that was pleasant. I'll try to keep in mind that we can't travel across the strait from there. Before heading into the Spiral Crypt, which I have not forgotten about, I'm going to finally take this boat ride that we've already paid for. Hoping that we can still use it. Wait, what? Oh, Olga quickly and efficiently hauls you across the channel. Oh, okay. Never mind. For a second there I thought that actually leaving the town after paying kind of resets it, but it doesn't. Right, across the channel to the ruined town of Nice. She says, I keep an eye on Nice. When you want to ride back, go to the end of the middle dock and wait. I'll be along shortly. Alright. You enter the ruins of Nice. It was a tidy village of stone buildings on the sea. Then some unknown calamity struck it a century or so ago. The only fully intact building is recent construction, an imposing stone tower in the center of town. Right, some kind of dark tower. Not the dark tower, presumably. Wait, this is not supposed to be it, right? Because this is definitely not dark. Did they not have a dark colored wall texture to use? Hey, lava bed. I'm talking to you. Okay, this should work, right? Do this. Shoot once, shoot twice. And, might be a bit of a waste. Oh, there was another one. Yeah, I figured as much. Might that one till it's dead? Okay. Ooh. Okay. Well, anything that uses, you know, breath attacks or really any magical AoE attacks of any kind, it's always a little bit scary. So it tends to be pretty damaging. Marble bust, alright. Oh. This is a nest, right? Yep, sure is. Dagger, sword, some money. Okay. As you get close to the row of ruined buildings in the southeast corner of town, you smell sulfur. The air becomes hot and caustic. Your eyes burn and water. There is something large and dangerous inside. Oh, thanks for the hint. Ooh, difficulty 12? What? Wait a second. Hold on, just a second. Is that enough? It is. Perfect. Okay, what exactly is it? Ooh, Zerfus the Drake. Yikes. Okay. Step. Oh. Well, okay, I can still do this. Why? What stop? Oh, I didn't see this brutal lizard. Didn't mean to do that. Can I just walk there? Thank you. Ooh. Ooh. Well, I wonder if I should take care of the Drake first, but I'm not gonna kill it. I might as well try. Deal as much damage as I possibly can. I'm dealing a ton of damage to it. It's only gonna take... well, next round we won't have our super damage stuff ready. I could deal more damage to it. Should take a good amount of damage from this fire spell. Fire spell from this frost spell, of course. Actually, not nearly as good as I thought. But that being said, it has been turned immobile, as well as one of the lava beds. That is actually quite helpful. Okay, we definitely heal you, of course, and hope that Luca survives the attacks. Oh, actually, well, Exiles might take a bit of a beating. Oh no, 2 attacks, really? Stupid freaking... That was unfortunate. I should not have placed him in the door frame. That was dumb. Well, okay. You know what? Now that I know what's coming, definitely going to at least cast haste here. Wait. What? Why are we in combat? Oh, because the lizard showed up. I mean, that's fine, I guess. We'll do this then. That was not nearly as good damage as before, but I'll take it. I mean, I kind of have to. Really? Hit only the Drake there. Well, that's okay. And some protection. Ah, okay. Oh, both the fire bats were actually summoned. I didn't even realize that before. I was too distracted by everything else going on. Okay. I mean... Unstable fire bat? I think that's gonna explode when I kill it. If I kill it. Yeah, the undead was gonna be immune. Okay. Alright. I mean, the Drake just... Oh, it's also been rendered immobile. So I'm not going to heal Xaz. Or should I? I mean, I kind of want to kill this bat if at all possible. Well, it is poisoned. Maybe it's gonna die before it does anything bad. Huh. Okay. Well, I mean, okay. I'm going to kill these bats one by one. If that's what it takes. Yeah, I don't trust this. Okay, it exploded and it actually damaged everything around it. Not by much, but, you know. I'll take it. Hasted, very good. Actually, haste is about to run out. On most of us, on half of us. So I'm gonna reapply it. Sure, let's do this. Alright. Oh, hello. What? It still had an attack and it did not deal any damage. Crazy. Okay. Kill it? There we go. Okay, that was good. Worth a good amount of experience. Really. Okay, why don't you retreat to hopefully ensure that only Rasluka is going to be attacked. Oh no! God damn it. That went so well, and then that happened. That stupid ruby skeleton summon creature at that. Not even worth experience. That hurts. I don't want to have to return to... God, where? I guess we'd have to return to the mainland. Well, to... what's it called? There was a house where we could rest for free, but I really would rather not. That's annoying. This should have been it. That was a lot of time wasted for nothing. Okay, we're in combat again because this lizard is always going to sneak up on us. Why don't we wait outside? See if another one will come? Yes, yes it will. I don't know if I should really be focusing on these fire bats so much. So Drake is, going to summon new creatures all the time. It's weakened, okay, I guess that helps, maybe. Okay, the bat is immobile at least. Both are. Let's do this. Alright. So far so similar. No skeleton this time. That's nice. Can you shoot him from there? You cannot. Alright, good crit. Actually, this is looking pretty good. Should not be saying that, but, Oh, kill the Drake, please? Ah, so close. Okay. No skeleton summoned at all this time. Yeah, play it safe. Finish it off. Actually shoot that one and miss. Beautiful. We should kill those two though. There we go. Come on. Yeah, that's just not good damage, but the path is blocked, so we get another free shot here without it getting anywhere close. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that was much cleaner than before. Animal skin. I hope we get a little bit more than that. A bunch more brutal lizards here. Actually, we know that they can hit pretty hard. Hold on. Let's make sure that they don't reach us. Maybe it's only one more, but still. Oh, that was a good hit. Wait, it was a crit, so there's that. Alright, okay. Dragon's Lair or Drake's Lair cleaned out with some difficulty. Poor leather helmet, ash longbow, a shield, a steel breastplate, which of course we don't need, although it's good defense. Magical notes, thank you. Hourglass. Okay, the Drake, I keep saying dragon, the Drake did have a bit of a horde. Semi-respectable. Okay. Mercuric leather. -1 to strength, but +1 to action points. Does not encumber mages. I mean, the -1 to strength would not matter at all for any spellcasters. But an additional action point might be helpful. But spellcasters typically don't need to move so much because they, have spells which work at a range. So, ironically, this would be... I guess this would be best suited for... I don't know. For whom, honestly? Some kind of archer, technically? But of course it's not nearly as good as what the sniper's vest we have. Except it's more protective, but I don't think I need that. Acid shower... Don't we have some of those somewhere? God, it's so hard to keep track. No, we don't. That's also terrible damage. Acid, yeah, sure, whatever. Doesn't seem that great, honestly. What is this? Stone destruction, yeah. Okay, this place is only accessible through this broken wall here. This wall that is broken now. Hold on, what? There's nothing here. It's just... Okay, so I guess there are multiple ways into this place. A locked door, with a pretty difficult lock. A barrier through here. Breaking through a total of 3 breakable walls. From this side. If I can't even break those. I can. Okay. This door is easier to pick, apparently. We don't know how easy. Less than 12. Okay. These are not even brutal lizards, just some normal lizards. 2 barriers to break through, actually. I mean, this is clearly the worst option to approach this Drake lair, unless you have the spell. Definitely not worth using up to 2 piercing crystals to get in there. That's for sure. Oh, really? Lame. Ooh. What did I kill? Something. Nice. Okay, nothing in here. Nope. Nope. Oh. What? Giant salamanders. Did not expect that. Burning, huh? How much damage is that? We don't know. Hopefully not too bad. I mean, thankfully these aren't that hard to kill. In fact, we should kill all but one of them, yep. If we're really lucky, we might kill all of them. Oh, can't reach from there. Oh wow, okay, that was a good hit. And the fire's already gone. Cool. Oh, hello. Sorry, didn't see you there. Now we're done. Ooh, emerald. Yeah, this is the clearly not very dark tower here in the middle. Guess we're gonna take a look at that in a moment. Some alchemy stuff, some herbs. No, what the... Immobile. Very good, although... Can breathe fire, and it probably will. Nope. It did not. Should it? Okay. Oh. Another lava bed. They're really not a problem individually, thankfully. Nice. Tree growing in the ruins here. Nice touch. More magical notes, awesome. For whenever we actually end up needing them. Let's do some healing. To be on the safe side. Might as well. Cheap enough. Oh, wait. Oh, she's wounded. Right. This seems suspicious. Someone has erected a dark stone bunker in the middle of this ruin. The walls are about 30 feet high. You look down the passages to the north and east and see lots of shadows and basalt rock. Okay. Lots of shadows. This open portcullis is blocked by a thin, shimmering energy field. It's delicate and translucent, and it looks like you could walk through it easily. Well, in fact, I think we already did. Walk through? Nerves on edge, you pass through the barrier. It ripples on parts to let you through. Nothing bad happens, that you can tell. Really? I guess not. Huh. Potted plants? Green trees? What's going on here? Stealing. You hear a gentle, soothing chime. A voice coming out of thin air says, "Your approach has been approved. Please proceed in safety. If you give peace, you will receive peace." That's unexpected. Could someone actually friendly be here? Purgatos, the mage. I mean, the name doesn't really inspire much confidence. Nor does the, choice of location for his little hideout here. Huh. Well, well, well. I mean, he doesn't see it, and he's probably evil. If he's not actually evil, I guess I'm gonna, do penance in some way. Try to decipher the magical tome. You can improve your knowledge of the spell Haste. Awesome. That is one of the best upgrades to get. And we get Student of Magery achievement unlocked because of mastering 5 mage spells. Interesting how close we were to both. Okay, this cannot be picked. Alright, well. This button was also, of course, not very hard to find at all. You reach the center of the bunker and find a small, cozy house set up with crates of supplies and a long, narrow garden. Someone could live out here modestly for some time. The scent of incense hangs in the air. Well, I guess someone has been living here for at least some time. So that makes sense. Hello, Purgatos. Hello, Faithful. What? I did not mean to... There we go. You notice that this lizard wears a small chain around its neck. It stares at you. Then it startles you by beginning to speak. "I'm called Faithful." How is it that you can speak? "I'm a familiar." What is a familiar? It speaks in a calm, patient, surprisingly hiss-free voice. "I'm a magical, long-lived, intelligent animal guardian to Purgatos. It takes up most of my time. Oh. It takes up most of my time. Oh, and I hiss." Do you, though? Purgatos. "My wise and all-powerful master." Is it boring for you? "Yes. I have a hobby." What's your hobby? "I go out and chat with the other lizards." Oh. Whoops. What did you use to speak about when they were still alive? "This island has many, many giant lizards on it. I'm not sure why. It makes little sense, but they make good conversation. They know a great deal about the weather, which stones are best for basking on, and where to find the tastiest meat." Well, that's cool. Okay, I guess that was all. Huh. Maybe Purgatos is a nice guy? His familiar is friendly enough. A withered old man watches you carefully from his desk as you approach. He has a pair of wands at his belt in case you cause trouble. Yeah, I'm not sure if those are enough to actually help him, but if, push comes to shove. You stare at each other awkwardly for a minute. Once you're both sure there isn't about to be a fight, you relax. He scratches his nose thoughtfully and says, "Welcome, person who just broke into my home. I'm Purgatos." Well, I mean, is it breaking in when the doors are all open? You could have easily enough trapped us in here or just, locked us out. Anyway, why do you live in this abandoned town? "I prefer to live in seclusion." Why have you chosen a life in seclusion? Because he prefers it. He just said so. Some of these dialogue options are really weird, but whatever. "I am avoiding the tentacles of the Empire." Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. Also, maybe to a lesser extent, the persecution by the Anama? But maybe he doesn't actually fear them at all. Why did you decide to come here? "The Empire's control is not something I can adjust to, so I had to pick a place far from them. There are few choices. Avernum is too cold for me. This island will do until the inevitable occurs." What inevitable event do you foresee happening? "The Empire will come here someday and suffocate all free thought." He sighs. "But I know that hearing the complaints of an old man is not the reason you journeyed here." How do you know that? I don't even know the reason I journeyed here. I've come seeking assistance. Have I? Again, no, not really, but if you can offer assistance, I'll take it. "News of you precedes you everywhere you go. I can tell you about Nice or the Anama if you wish, but I suspect you are most interested in the problem of the cockroaches." Well, actually, I think that I'm pretty close to that, to solving that, but sure. "Can you teach me anything?" "No. I just want to say what I must, so that you will go off and be heroes somewhere else." Yeah, fair enough. "What do you think of the Anama?" "The ruination of Nice was their fault. I despise them. Avoid them if at all possible. By the way, they have a huge treasure in their temple somewhere. I hope someone steals it." Hint, hint. Okay. We might just help ourselves to that treasure. Who knows? He grins wickedly. "You didn't hear that from me." "No." Of course not. What do you know about the cockroach plague? I do a bit of scrying and ethereal wandering. I know how the monsters are created. There is a small difficulty, though. Okay. How are the cockroaches created? The cockroaches are being made in a huge underground factory. The filth factory, perhaps? Which creates filth for them to grow in and eat before they go out to cause havoc. The filth factory is hidden somewhere on the Isle of Big Ale. Okay, thanks for that. I mean, we knew that much already. Actually, we knew more than that. Therein lies the main difficulty. Where is the filth factory? I have put a good deal of effort into finding out, and still I have no idea. Okay, what difficulty? Oh. I did not expect an actual quest, but that's nice. Recently, someone came to me asking for help destroying the factory. Don't ask for more details. I couldn't give aid then. Now, after a lot of work, I can aid you, as this person requested. I have developed a device which I believe could destroy the factory. However, this would only be useful if the place was found. If you found it, I would make the device a gift to you. Well, okay, I guess I had to come here. I did not expect that at all. I wonder what would have happened if we had gone to the filth factory first without having talked to him. I mean, presumably I wouldn't have been able to do anything and would have had to return. So I guess this is a very fortunate turn of events. You told me of a device you developed to deal with the roach factory literally seconds ago. Can I have it? Apparently. Purgatos hands you a reddish egg-shaped crystal. Oh, a phoenix egg. That makes sense. It's called a phoenix egg, a very rare artifact. Take it to the lowest, most central level of the factory. Break it and run. Fast. And good luck to you. Okay, thank you. We've seen those in action in the previous game, and they are quite destructive. What exactly happened to Nice? The city was a magical center before the Anama came to Big Ale. Much powerful spellcraft took place here. Then the Anama came, and suddenly our supply shipments started disappearing. The mages abandoned the place, and a bunch of giant lizards moved in. I'm the only person left here. The solitude suits me. Okay. I mean, if you had to, you could always evade the Empire in Avernum. It's not cold everywhere in Avernum, you know. One is cruel, the other damp. Neither are good choices. This island will do until the inevitable occurs. Okay. I mean, thanks for helping me. I wasn't really not expecting that at all. I'm kind of sorry about breaking into your bedroom and stealing your tomes. Whoops. When you start to look at the mage's books, the titles of the books start to warp and fuzz out. You develop a splitting headache. You move away before any other defenses manifest themselves. Fair enough. Okay, and this quest was purely there. Interestingly, we didn't even mention that we found out the location. He just gave us the thing without saying another word. A little bit lame, maybe. But yeah, that quest was only temporary until we got the actual phoenix egg from him. Fair enough. Let's look around a little bit on this island as far as the game allows us. I don't even really see a path to go through here. I mean, I see the path, but it doesn't look like there's an opening. Oh, I guess there is. This island is heavily overgrown, and the air is steamy and humid. Growls and hisses echo from the shadows ahead, and there is the heavy odor of sulfur. Out here, there are no signs of human settlement. And why would there be? Okay, let's actually take out these wandering fire lizards, fire hazards. And 2, and 3. Ah, this is so good. You're immune to fire, right? Yeah. Now it's gonna breathe fire? No, it's not. I was totally expecting it to breathe fire and kill all 3 of them. Or something. That's usually what happens when things are going really, really well. Oh! Well, I did not expect a Drake here. Let's hope it's a weak one. It's definitely weaker than the one we fought earlier, so that's good. Okay, just fire lizards. That's a bunch of them, though. Okay, good. I should probably try and kill this thing. Okay. Not quite, but almost. Yeah, this should be okay getting 4 of them. I don't think would be possible to get more than 4 at a time. Actually, this way we'll at least kill the crawler. There we go. That's some fire damage. Oh, actually they hardly deal any damage. Well then. Kill. Kill. And I guess you might as well take your level up now. 20. Still can't. Still can't find out if it goes beyond 20. Well, next level. Blessing focus. Sword mage. Energy boon. Blessed warrior. Yeah, I don't think so. What else is there that we can't get yet? Deadeye, mighty blows. Great wisdom. First get quick learning. Oh, that's okay. That's more experience. Fortune. Okay. Backlash. Oh, not backlash. Backstab. Okay. Unending mana. There we go. That's the one remaining trait that's helpful for a mage. Again, that's level 22. Okay. Fair enough. Well, I guess for now I'm gonna... I don't know. I guess I could increase health. I could just put more points into intelligence, or actually increase blessings. I'm really still not sure what exactly that does. How exactly that improves blessings. I mean, by 5%. I guess probably increases the actual effect of buffs. I mean, that wouldn't really make sense for haste. I don't know. Maybe it does actually affect the activation rate. And or increase the chance to get a longer duration. Anyway, this was another easy one. There's something here. You reach the northeastern tip of the island and find a bright, sunny clearing dominated by a crumbling stone circle. Strange though, when you enter you notice that you can hear no animal noises at all. No birds, no animals. The overall effect is quite creepy. Is it? Okay. We cannot do anything there. Is that just because the Drake and his entourage were living there? Is that what's implied? So obviously if there is anything else I can do there, I can't do it now. So let's return. Yes. Back to Cooper. Alright, and this episode is just about over. Well, I guess I'm gonna walk a bit too far. Gotta enter this place. We're in decent shape. You're probably about to level up soon, probably before we actually run out of mana. And even then we still have potions aplenty. Rasluka is wounded, but I really haven't felt the effects of that so far. So I feel probably safer than I should. Okay, let's see here. Obviously this is gonna close behind us. Yep, there we go. You hear a strange, whispering, malevolent voice. Welcome to my crypt. I hope you enjoy your stay. I seriously doubt you will be my first visitor to leave. I am quite hungry, so please hurry up and die. I haven't been fed for quite some time. Okay. Someone who actually eats humans? People in general, I guess? Some kind of undead? Presumably? Or maybe it's actually some kind of Drake who just likes to keep an undead army around him. Oh, this painting simply depicts a lever sticking out of the ground. What? painting with a lever sticking out of the ground. Okay. This painting had crumbled and faded. Only the plaque and at the base communicates anything useful. It says Gorvifal. Gorvifal. Is that... might be the name of the owner of this place? Maybe something I should take a note about, although the game is probably going to just give me that as an option if it comes to that. Spiral Crypt Gorvifal. Whatever that means. It's obviously some kind of name, but we'll see if it actually becomes important. This ancient painting depicts starving peasants groveling at the feet of a huge muscular man. He looks down upon them with contempt. Must have been a nice guy. Yeah. This is a painting of a large dark tower on a promontory over the water, with many farms clustered at its base. Considering how sparsely populated this area is now, this must be a very old painting indeed. Oh, okay, yeah, I guess that's indicating that... But which dark tower on a promontory would that be? Should I know that? Definitely not the one on the island. That's only recently been built. On the small island, that is. Maybe one of the lighthouses? I don't know. And what's this then? You can just make out this painting. It depicts a huge man with a sword sitting on a throne. The style of clothing is archaic. The plaque under the painting has been pried out. Huh. Okay, I mean, maybe that's Garvey... Already forgotten. Garvifal. Like Parsival, just, I don't know, with more garlic or something. Okay. It's starting to look kind of crypty here. Kind of cryptic. Crude javelins. Do we even still need those? I mean, not need. Might as well pick them up. There is a huge drooling ghast sitting on the throne to the north. You tense yourself up for combat, but then you realize it doesn't seem to be about to attack you. In fact, it's just sitting there peacefully, waiting. Big ghast. Alright. Someone lost all their clothing here. Weird. Or actually it was on a body, wasn't it? Never mind that. Yeah, okay. Less mysterious then, if you actually find clothing on a dead body. Should I? I guess I might as well talk to the ghast. A huge ghast sits on the throne, gazing at you hungrily. So that was the one who talked to us? Maybe? So, Drool drips from its massive teeth, and little bits of gore hang from its chin. How charming. You ask its name. It emits a deep chuckle. My name will not save your life. You sure about that? Because I probably know it. Why are you sitting there, ghast? It runs a claw down an arm of the throne. I have been placed here by Gorvifal to taunt you. Gorvifal? I thought... God damn it. No, I did actually write Gorvifal, not Garvifal. It's a little bit dark here. Also, my handwriting is maybe not the best. Who is Gorvifal? You are in the tomb of Gorvifal, mighty warrior and thane. For centuries he has lurked here, hiding his crypt, and then making it visible again. Why did he make his crypt visible again? To lure in food, presumably? Nothing pleases him more than snaring a few passers-by, tormenting them and destroying them. I am honored to share in his pleasure. He is brilliant. You have no hope. You may just want to let me eat you now. Yeah, I don't think so. So Gorvifal himself doesn't necessarily want to eat people. It's really just the ghast who acts as his greeter, I guess. He sounds more sadistic than brilliant. I mean, he might be both. When people begin to suspect that people are being abducted, he makes the crypt disappear for years and years. We get very hungry, but it guarantees much carnage for us. It grins in the long run. Okay. How do you plan to taunt me? I have been placed here to ask you a riddle. Answer correctly and I will depart and let you proceed. Fail and wander aimlessly. Are you ready for the test? Sure. Here is the riddle. When you know the answer, speak it to me. I have 2 knives. They are sharp and red. I want to stick them in your head. He grins. What are they? You have 2 knives, they're sharp and red. You want to stick them in my head? 2 red knives stick in my head? I mean, none of these are really obvious things. I was thinking more something like maybe a headache, but why 2 knives? Why red? None of these really seem to make a lot of sense. Maybe fangs, because they typically come in pairs. They're in a head. That seems to make the most sense, logically, if there is a logical solution, so I'm gonna go with fangs, I guess. It looks disappointed. You may move on, but remember, when you die, I will be feeding on you. It fades away before your eyes. Creepy. Okay, so I guess because it was blocking this passage, this must be the correct way then. Otherwise, we would have been stuck with this passage here, which I guess is supposed to make us wander aimlessly. I'm still tempted to check it out, of course. There's obviously something bad going on here. But I guess either way I'm gonna make a cut here. We saw a little bit of a sneak peek of this place. We're also trapped in here, so we better succeed in finding our way out, or else this adventure is over long before it's time. But yeah, we'll see about that next time. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.